Forward, march! Nick Teague, you helped me found the Lopez Community Trails Network. You provided trail building expertise and energy. You ran a couple of trail building classes. You helped us. You guided our trail construction. Wherever there was a trail to build, work to do, ideas to develop, we could count on you. You were always there. We honor your contribution these past 12 years. That brought so much to Lopez Island's beauty and accessibility. Nick, you're the best.
Hey Nick, thank you very, very much for all you've done for Lopesians and all of the San Juan Islands. And it's been an honor to work with you. I've had a chance to work with you with the Trails Group, and you helped us out with KLOI, and now your daughter and granddaughter are here. And it's wonderful to have you and the family all together, and we're looking forward to many, many years of working together. Thanks for everything that you've done.
I don't know if any of you have ever been to Nick and Susie's home on Lopez, but the first time I was over there, my impression was there's a lot of stuff here. And as someone with the same collector gene in his family, I was duly impressed. Then a few years later, Nick and Susie built a storage building and a shop. And I was there one day looking for Nick and stuck my head in the door, and yeah, there's a shop in the middle with actual clear floor space. All around the outside were shelves, and on each shelf it was full of storage totes, and each tote was labeled. So Nick was not just a collector, he was an organized collector. And it finally struck me, Nick is a gardener. He collects volunteers like seeds and plants them and tends to them. And they grow. Those volunteers spread because he makes volunteering fun. And more organizations grow from them and bring in more volunteers. And yes, it's a little like invasive plants or the Day of the Triffids, but there's one major difference. Nick grows friends.
Wahoo! Hi, Nick. I just remember so many good times working with you with the trails, and I was just always so impressed with how organized you are and how incredibly diplomatic, and I also remember working with you on the KLOI and getting that started, and you were so instrumental in that also. And I remember it with KLOI that one of the things you did was create this image for our a t-shirt, and I didn't know you were an artist as well as everything else, but I remember asking you, is there anything you don't do really well, Nick? And you looked around and thought for a minute and you said, I don't think so. Thanks, Nick. Love working with you.
Hey, Nick. It was thanks to you, your inspiration, your encouragement that I ended up in public lands. You changed the course of my life, and I'll be forever grateful for that. Thanks so much, Nick.
Hey Nick, just like to say that you're one of the most enthusiastic, energetic, and nicest guys I know. I've enjoyed every time we run into each other, from working on the Great Island cleanup to watching you play your ukulele on the ferry going over to Friday Harbor. It's always been a pleasure. Thanks, Nick. It's always been great.
Hi, Nick. I've only been on Lopez for about 4 years now, but you are one of the first people I've met, and your energy and enthusiasm for support of our public land and community has been truly amazing and ultimately contagious where I'm concerned. It's inspired me to offer up my own small set of skills whenever possible in support of community and other events. So I want to thank you for that. Life on Lopez has been a true pleasure, and you are definitely a big part of that. Thanks, Nick, for everything you do.
Hey, brother. It is such a privilege to be able to honor you today. I've known you for almost 5 years, and we've had a series of really inspiring conversations. First about Lopez Community Trails Network and all the work that you've done there. That's led me to become very involved in a fantastic group of people. We've also talked about your service with youth, especially Native youth, and I've seen the deep commitment and the passion and the creativity and the joy you bring to that whole endeavor, and that inspires me. I've seen your artistic creativity. I desperately would like to get hold of that KLOI poster. It's just beautiful. And I've seen your music, and I was the beneficiary of a dedication to Rebecca and I not long after we got married. I appreciated that you guys did that. In so many ways, in the ways that you've contributed to me on a much, much broader scale, you've contributed to Lopez. So there's not any way that I could conceivably thank you sufficiently. But Nick, thanks.
Thanks, Nick.